Okay, kids, let's do some more two-step equations with negative integers. Okay, so, all right, real quick, we know how to do this, right? Negative 9, negative 8 minus 9, negative 17, we know all these. And then when you're dividing two negative numbers, it's positive. When you multiply two negative numbers, it's positive. Okay, but when you divide a negative number minus say a positive number, then the answer is going to be negative, right? Same here. If you multiply a negative number times a positive number, then you're going to get negative. Cool. All right. So okay, so this is the normal one, two-step equation. Okay. What did I tell you to? I say first underline the term that contains your variable, right? Okay, including the sign. Here there is no sign before it, so it's a plus. So we underline that first. We want to have it by itself, right? So then we need to move the plus 9 to the other side. So we need to reverse the addition, okay, by subtracting 9 from both sides. Okay, so this equation has left hand side, and right hand side, right? Okay, when I move the 9 to this side, when I subtract the 9 from both sides, what am I left on the left side? I have 2x, and on the right side is 10 minus 1. 10 minus 9 equals 1, right? Okay, what do you do? How do you find your variable? We divide both sides by the coefficient. Okay, so here, okay, I say be bold and logical. What your brain, at your level, what your brain is going to tell you that it's nicer to say x is equal to 2 because you don't like fractions, right? So you're going to divide both sides by 1 and say x equals 2. Or if you have something like 2x equals, let's say 4x, you have 4x equals 2. Almost always, I see students go x equals 2. So they divide both sides by 2 instead of by 4. So you follow the rules. When you have your variable term, you want just your variable, you divide by the coefficient. So follow the rules, you get half. What it is what it is, okay? So now, let's do some this way, right here. So now, what do we do? I have 9 minus 2x equals negative 3. First, I underline the term that contains my variable, right? That the negative, this is part of it. So negative 2x. I underline that first. What do? I move my 9. Since there is no sign before it, it's a positive number. So what do? I reverse it, okay? And so this is minus 9 on both sides. Okay, when I subtract 9 from both sides, on the left side here, I have what's left. Be very careful here. What's left? This is where a lot of students are making me. I have negative 2x left. So negative 2x is equal to negative 3 minus 9 equals negative 12. How do I get my variable? I divide both sides by the coefficient of my variable. And what is that coefficient? It's negative 2. So I divide both sides by negative 2, not 2. If I divide negative by negative, I get positive. Negative 12 over negative 2 is positive 6. You get it? Get it? So play back. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, this is positive. We're not going to worry. Let's do another one that's negative. Okay, so let's do another one. I have negative 5 minus 4x equals 11. First step, do what? Okay, underline the whole thing. This a term containing a variable, including the sign that comes before it. Mark it, right? What do I need to do next? I have negative 5 minus 4x. Okay, I need to get rid of the negative 5. Okay, so what do? To reverse the negative, we add 5 to both sides. Okay, again, be careful this step here. When I move this, get rid of this negative 5, what is left? Negative 4x is what is left. So be careful. So now I have negative 4x is equal to 16. Okay, okay, so I did this step, I do that step, and then I go to this step. This step is, what do? I get rid of my coefficient. My coefficient is what? Negative 4. So 16 over negative 4, that goes away. X equals what? Positive over negative is negative. You know 16 over 4 is 4. But we are not finding 16 over 4. You're finding 16 divided by negative 4. So your answer is negative 4. Are you with me? Yeah. What about this one? I'm going to underline this. Okay. The whole thing is we are trying to get this, my variable by itself. So what do? It's got negative. So I add to both sides. When I add it, what's left on the left side? Positive 4x. So positive 4x is equal to, what's negative 11 plus 5 is negative 6. What do I do next? Okay. How do I find my variable by itself? Okay. We divide by the coefficient. Both sides by 4. And we have negative 6 over 4. And you have to simplify your answer. So it's negative 3 over 2, or negative 1.5, or negative 1.5. Okay. I hope this helps. Okay. Do the exercises again. All right. And do this every day. Practice every day. And all things being equal, what do I keep telling you? You shall bloom. Welcome to MathPro by Bloom Academy. Have a good day. Bye bye.